Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. So today we are going to check out our newest feature of joins. So what joins means is with this feature we can actually link two tables together so that we can display the data from one table inside another table. So let's say I want to display all the courses, but along with these columns, I want to display, let's say, student ID and student name as well. Since student ID and student name are not present inside courses, but within students table, so we will join with students so that we can take a few of these columns and start displaying within courses. Okay, so let's get started. I'll click on joins for courses. So each table will have the option to create a join for them. Right now I want to create a join for courses. So I'll click on joins here. So I'll want to select the columns from main table. So my main table here is courses. So what columns first of all I want to display from courses? So I want to have ID. This is important. ID should be there. Then we can, let's say, have course name and so this is fine. ID and course name is fine. Now so with which table we want to create a join? So we want to create a join with students. So it will now display all the columns from student that we want to show inside our courses table. So from students, let's say student ID and student name. So what we have right now is from courses we want to display ID and course name, and from students we want to display the student ID and student name. Now the next step here is to select the common table between both the in both the tables here. So by common column I mean is you have to select a column that actually tries to join both of these tables together. For example, we have student ID here, okay, and we have a student ID here as well. So this column will be used to combine these both the tables. It's not mandatory like you have the same columns. It can be like you may have a different column here, let's say ID, right, from the courses table, and here you can have, let's say, a different column, let's say student ID here. So these should be having the same values in both the tables, right? Logically they should be having same values so that you can match the exact records that should be displayed. So in my case I already have student ID in both the tables and they have actually logically same values, right? So here you can choose the join, the type of join you want. I'll choose inner join. So inner join is actually better here because I want to only display all the records where student ID of this table from the main table, courses table, matches all the records that have the same student ID in the students table, right? So I'll not be getting any unnecessary records, but only those records that match student ID in both the tables. So I'll click on add join. So it will be loading. You may not see the loader at the top, but it's loading in the URL. It can take a couple of seconds. Okay, so our join has been created and you can see a tag getting added here, join with students. Okay, so this courses is now join with students, and you get the option to remove the join as well in case you want to remove. Now if I load the API documentation for this database and just scroll down to the very bottom, you can see we have a new endpoint for specifically for join. So these are the two tables between which we created a join. So we have a separate endpoint now. If I just click on this, I can try this out. So let's first of all enter the secret key. I'll click on try it out. Let's see. If I click on execute, I should get the data now from both the courses and the student tables. So the columns from courses that we selected were ID and course name, and from students we selected student ID and student name. So we should be getting 4 columns. If I click on execute, now if I scroll down, you can see we are getting ID and course ID. This is coming from the courses table, and we are getting student ID and student name, and this is coming from the students table, right? So this is how you can actually make use of joins to combine two tables and fetch the columns from both the tables based on some common criteria. So here in this case, the criteria that we chose was the student ID, because both of these tables had student ID which were having logically same values to combine both these tables and to fetch these common records. So I hope this was helpful, and in case you have any questions or any doubts on like how to use this new endpoint, just email our support and we'll try to get to you as soon as we can. So till then, thank you and take care.